Now, are there different questions for sellers versus buyers?
Yeah, the big questions I get is what is this going to cost me? That's the first question. That's always the first question I get. They don't care about how good you are or what you can do. First question I get, I was referred by, and how much is this going to cost? So that also goes back to if somebody doing this for $25. I've actually got a seller recently who hired somebody, and it came to the fifth day of AI, and they wanted to hire me right there. They called at 5 o'clock, and they hired one of those $99 attorneys. And I told them, well, I'm going to have to send an extension. And I quoted them a higher price they normally because I had to drop everything and get an extension letter out. So probably it cost them less if they hired me in the beginning. Nonetheless, make sure you understand what you're getting for the money you're paying. If the attorney's not sending you an engagement letter up front or at some point early on in the transaction, that's a red flag. So
Yeah.
have the relationship spelled out up front. Um, Ask them who they're going to use for a title company. Why are they using it? So I typically use 3 or 4 title companies. Um, they're all within the same range. It depends on the situation. Why I'd use that, I can explain that in a phone call with the client. There's certain title companies that do the exact same thing, but they charge $500-600 more on a sale. I'm not going to use those companies. Nothing personal against them. Other attorneys can use them. They do a fine job. I just don't use those title companies. And then again, how are you going to manage my file? Will I be working with you? Will I be working with another attorney? How do you handle the file so nothing's missed?
Yeah, those are really great.